What's up, guys, and welcome to the video. If you were watching the last series, you would know that my mage is dead. So now it's time to start over. This time I think I'm going to go with an undead rogue, because I believe that rogues have the tools to survive. They've got a lot of crowd control as you get higher and higher level. You can sap, you can blind, you can vanish. There's just a lot of tricks that they can pull out to help them survive in a hardcore setting. And because they are single target only, I will be far less tempted to try an AoE farm, which was my undoing in the last series. So, let's get into it, shall we?
Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast undead armies of the Scourge seek to eradicate all life on Azeroth. Led by the Banshee Sylvanas Windrunner, a group of renegades broke away from the Scourge and freed themselves of the Lich King's domination. Known by some as the Forsaken, this group fights a constant battle, not only to retain its freedom from the Scourge, but also to slaughter those who would hunt them as monsters. With Sylvanas as their Banshee Queen, the Forsaken have built a dark stronghold beneath the ruins of Lordaeron's former capital city. This hidden Undercity forms a sprawling labyrinth that stretches beneath the haunted woods of the Tirisfal Glades. Though the very land is cursed, the zealous humans of the Scarlet Crusade still cling to their scattered holdings, obsessed with eradicating the undead and retaking their homeland. Convinced that the primitive races of the Horde can help them achieve victory over their enemies, the Forsaken have entered an alliance of convenience. Harboring no true loyalty for their new allies, they will go to any lengths to ensure their dark plans come to fruition. As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the new order, human, undead, or otherwise.
Okie dokie. Well, in the last series, I didn't really do any quests because I thought it would help me resist the temptation to put myself in dangerous situations. And what I did instead was decided to try to AoE farm, and that got me killed. So, I'm definitely going to do quests this time around. But, well, okay, I shouldn't say but.
You woke up.
Hold on.
We were ready to toss you into the fire with the others, but it looks like you made it. I am Mordo, the caretaker of the Crypt of Deathnell, and you are the Lich King's slave no more. Speak with Shadow Priest Sarvis in the chapel at the base of the hill. He will tell you more of what you must know.
Thank you, Undertaker Mordo. Okay, so the reason I'm planning to do quests on this character, opposed to the mage. Oh, hold on, let me load a, who was my last character? Pinkerty. We'll load that. Okay, this is a little better. I don't want to have to take leatherworking because I want to take alchemy. And the reason I want to take alchemy is because I believe I will need Herbalism to farm blindweed, which I think I need in order to craft the blinding dust to cast blind, which is one of my crowd control skills. So I definitely want Herbalism. So naturally it makes sense to take alchemy, and alchemy is just a really good hardcore Murphy's Law. That's actually a good name for a hardcore guild. alchemy is a really good profession for hardcore. So
No
I'm gonna
other
go
race on
herbalism
Azeroth has suffered
and
as much
alchemy.
as our people, adventurer. To laugh in the face of death has become second nature for all of us. Another of the Walking Dead HM? Must have been quite a shock, waking up in the crypt with only the cold and Mordo to greet you. I see the confusion on your face. Let me try to explain our situation to you. We have been freed from the control of the Lich King by our new leader, Lady Sylvanas. The Dark Lady guides us in our war against the hated Scourge and the holdouts of humanity who dog our every step. We Forsaken are at war with the Lich King's army of the Scourge, necromantically raised armies of the undead, foul beasts of the north, and tormented specters. The northern part of the village has become overrun with the mindless ones, and they must be destroyed. Destroy them. Show them no mercy, our former brothers and sisters as they might be. The fallen are nothing but the Lich King's slaves.
Okay. I feel like I was saying something about herbalism and alchemy. They're really good hardcore professions, specifically alchemy. And so, yeah, I'm definitely going to be questing a lot, because if I'm not taking leatherworking, then I won't have access to gear by any other means other than random vendor trash world drops. So, just 1 second here. I have you can see I've made a lot of rogues because I keep I'm tired of making that macro over and over again. So basically what this macro does, the hashtag show tooltip is to show the tooltip of Sinister Strike. So when I mouse over it, oh, hold on, not while the macro's open, I think. Well, anyway, it shows like the cooldown of Sinister Strike when it's being used, and it turns purple when I don't have enough energy. So that's what the show tooltip does. And then, it also does /start attack. This will initiate attack. Like, it's basically just like right clicking on a target. The reason I have this set up is if I'm spamming it on one target while 2 targets are attacking me, the first target dies. The second target that's adjacent, if I'm spamming Sinister Strike, but I haven't actually clicked on them yet, it'll start attack. And basically just begin the auto attack, so I'm not just sitting there doing nothing, spamming my button without realizing that I'm, when you're getting attacked and you're about to die and your life is literally on the line in hardcore, sometimes you panic a little bit. And I might not have the presence of mind to, sorry, I want eviscerate there. I might not have the presence of mind to, like, here, just for example. Okay, so I'm spamming. Because I'm spamming, it automatically did the start attack on the next target, even though I didn't. If you don't make the macro, then you won't start the attack until you have enough energy to cast Sinister Strike. So that's why I've set that up that way. I do that on all my melee classes. If I'm playing warrior, I'll do a start attack macro for like whatever attacks I like to spam. Unfortunately, it seems like the starting area and Horde is pretty densely populated as well. I was hoping they'd get a reprieve from the overpopulation of the Alliance. This isn't too bad though, but still annoying. Like, I don't know. I hope there's more than one hardcore server when the official hardcore servers... oh, I need to kill wretched zombies too. Okay. Yes, they officially announced hardcore servers, and they said should be sometime this summer. So, hopefully there's more than one hardcore server. because Bloodsail Buccaneers is extremely, extremely overpopulated. And it's a little frustrating. Wait a minute. Why did I not kill him earlier? I must have just... Oh, I was killing the mindless ones. I need the wretched ones. Okay, I got confused. Whoopsies. Come on, man. There we go.
It is unfortunate that the Scourge cannot be brought into the fold. Their large numbers would be useful in the battles ahead. But they will not join us, so we have no choice but to destroy them.
I don't know what the, like, the effects that play, like the sound of someone, like, leveling and stuff. I don't know what that falls under.
Ah, while you were off dealing with the mindless Scourge, this scroll arrived for you. I would think it's some matter of importance, as it seems it bears the seal of the rogue trainer David Trias. I would take some time to read it before heading out again.
You've shown your potential to the Forsaken under normal circumstances, adventurer. Now let's see you under pressure. The Rattlecage skeletons, more mindless minions of the Lich King, are a tougher foe than the zombies you have faced thus far. Again, thin their numbers and prove yourself to the Forsaken. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again.
My duties include tending to our wounded warriors, tailoring armor and clothes, and assisting Shadow Priest Sarvis with whatever else he might need. From the look of it, you'll be enlisted in his service also, hunting the mindless ones, if I know his mind. Well, if you'd like to stay in one piece, and I've no doubt you do, perhaps I can help. I'm running out of paws and wings, and if you bring me some, I'll find some armor for you. You'll find a good number of wolves and bats to the south.
I spend most of my time here in the inn keeping an eye out for new faces and just keeping tabs on up-and-coming prospects. Keep your nose clean, and I'll do what I can to teach you a few things. Just come back to me whenever you want, and we'll see if you're ready for a new skill or two.
I don't know if actually turning up the dialogue actually does anything there, because it's an add-on, it's not the actual game sound. We're looking for Rattlecage skeletons. Nope, that didn't work. Nope. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is really annoying. Oh, somebody picked that one up too. Yep, somebody got it. There's one way over there. So this macro that I'm using, if you want to steal it, you type /target and then whoever you want to target. In this instance, Rattlecage. Then you do /script space set raid target open parentheses quote target end quote period 7 close parentheses colon. And then I guess if this is if you have like multiple things you need to target for your quest, like if I had to target Wretched Zombie and Mindless Zombie, I could do target Wretched Zombie and then target Mindless Zombie, and then I could also do like target Rattlecage here. So this, I use this macro when I'm trying to find scarce things. So there should be a mob marked with a star thanks to the macro, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. Ah, they stole it. Okay. There's one. Don't you dare. I see you. It's mine. This is too much. I might just make a new character on a different server, because I'm already getting tired of this. Yep. Should be targeted with a star. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna make a character on a different server. I'd like to be able to play on the hardcore server, but unfortunately I'm unable to play on the hardcore server. These are all hardcore characters. This hardcore character hasn't died yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and just start fresh. Bro, I don't care about the add-ons. I'm just gonna play Alliance. Oops. Dagger. Dager. Shadowdagger. Ah, cool. What are the odds of that? Alright, hopefully, I mean, I'm going from a server population that is full to a server population that is medium. So hopefully there won't be a ludicrous amount of
For 10,000
people floating around.
The immortal Night Elves cultivated a druidic society within the shadowed recesses of Ashenvale Forest. Yet recently, the catastrophic invasion of the Burning Legion shattered the tranquility of their ancient civilization. Led by the
Still a lot of
Archdruid
people.
Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the mighty Night Elves rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though victorious, the Night Elves were forced to sacrifice their cherished immortality and watch their beloved forests burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act, the druids planted the great tree Teldrassil off the stormy coasts of northern Kalimdor. Within the twilight boughs of the colossal tree, the wondrous city of Darnassus took root. However, the great tree was not consecrated with nature's blessing, and soon fell prey to the corruption of the Burning Legion. Now the wildlife, and even the limbs of the great tree itself, are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few Night Elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
Okay, this looks a lot better. Real quick. Get our Sinister Strike macro online. Then we'll... System... No, not system. Interface options. Auto loops. Action bars. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Interface options. There we go. Alright, then we'll move this up here. Or maybe something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go.
Ah, the beauty of Shadowglen never ceases to delight my senses. Greetings, adventurer. I am Conservator Ilthalane. My purpose in Shadowglen is to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest's beasts to flourish, while others suffered. Unfortunately, the Nightsaber and Thistleboar populations grew too large. Shadowglen can only produce so much food for the beasts. Journey forth, young adventurer, and thin the boar and saber populations so that nature's harmony will be preserved.
Definitely want to hear the sound, but I don't want it to be all that I hear. I don't want it to be blasting my ears. Also, wonder if there's like a volume control in here. Controls which sound channel. Oh. Okay, well let's just do music channel. Because I want the music and the dialogue to both be loud. Okay. Let's try, oh, real quick, let's see if that fixed it. Because I want the music and the quest text to be the do things that come through the most. Hold on.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Conservator Ilthalain. My purpose in Shadowglen is to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest's beasts to flourish, while others suffered. Unfortunately, the night saber and thistleboar populations grew too large. Shadowglen can only produce so much food for the beasts. Journey forth, young adventurer, and thin the boar and saber populations so that nature's harmony will be preserved.
Why does that say muted? I still feel like it's not. Okay, new plan. Let's say dialogue. And then we'll just turn. Why does it say muted? That bothers me. I don't know, whatever. I might just have to turn the music level down and then just the master volume up if it feels unbalanced. I look like a dork. I'm putting my the pants back on. Oh no. Sorry. Sorry, Shadowdagger. We can't have you looking like a dork. You're a badass rogue, man. There will come a time when you have to look like a dork. But for now, we're gonna maintain your badassery. Let's pick up this quest and see how everything sounds. Oh, I think this voiceover add-on mutes the dialogue channel by default. So that's why it was muted. That makes sense now. So we don't want it. Master, I guess? I don't know, man. Play once. NPC greetings and playback. We'll just keep it on music since we don't definitely want the music. I'm kind of figuring this out as I go.
Thank goodness you are here, adventurer. Strange news has traveled to me through the whisperings of the forest spirits. The mysterious woodland protector, Tarindrella, has returned to Shadowglen. The Dryad's presence has not been felt in the forests of Kalimdor in years. Something is surely amiss if she has journeyed back to this land. Seek out Tarindrella and see what business she tends to in our grove. One of the sentinels reported seeing her to the southwest of Aldrassil.
Try something like that. I don't know. I want everything to be more balanced. I definitely want the music and the quest text to be the most audible thing. Ooh, big crit, big crit.
A friend of mine named Ivrin usually visits me at the same time every day. The strange thing is that he hasn't been by today at all. He's several hours late, in fact. I admit I am a little worried, adventurer. Ivrin spends a lot of time over by the cave to the north, and I'm sure you know how dangerous it is there. Spiders everywhere. If you happen to be going that way, though, will you keep an eye out for him?
You performed your duties well, adventurer.
Thank you.
This sigil was given to me by a messenger from our rogue trainer, Frahun. It seems Frahun would have words with you when you have a moment. Read it and bring it to him afterwards. Thinning the younger population of creatures here in Shadowglen was a good start, adventurer. But there is still work to be done. The resources of the forest will be depleted too quickly if the problem is not addressed. Killing nature's beasts is a necessary evil for the good of all who share the land. Venture into the forest and slay mangy night sabers and thistleboars in the name of balance.
I really wish there was just a volume control in here to make that a little bit louder.
Hi.
Oh, okay. The NPCs where there's not like a lot of like male night elf, there's a big sample size for them to pull from. So the AI has a big enough sample size that it can generate the artificial voice to do those voiceovers. I'm not going to go to the rogue trainer yet because the only ability I have available to me to train at level 2 is stealth. And there's really no reason to train stealth at level 2 because you don't have backstab or pickpocket or anything like that. Oh heck yeah! Oh yeah. It's a rugged leather vest too, rugged and handsome. If ever there were two adjectives to describe Shadowdagger, rugged and handsome, and deadly. Some combination of those, I don't know. The game really wants me to wear these frayed pants. I'm so close. I'm gonna ding. Ah! I jumped over that fire and you know it. Ooh, 30, big crit. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to go empty our bags. I might just do this stupid rogue quest just to clear up some bag space. Wow, what happened? Where'd all these people come from?
Ah, the great outdoors.
Must have been a raid wipe. Unless they're not hardcore, I don't know. Wow. Very outspoken. Of course he's a hunter. Should have been a dwarf though. You know, his guns. So for professions and stuff? Again, I think I'm definitely gonna go herbalism and alchemy. And because I'm going alchemy, I'm gonna need to take fishing. Because you just need fishing for alchemy. That's just the way it is.
Until then, know that our kind are needed more than ever in this tenuous time. Peace with the other races can fail at any moment, and there is much talk about members of the Horde looking to sow even greater seeds of distrust. Remember that. As you gain in power and feel more prepared, come back to me here and I will see about getting you some training. It's important that you know how to handle your weapon of choice, among other things.
Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know why it's so quiet compared to everything else.
I came to Shadowglen to observe the webwood spiders that dwell in the Shadowthread Cave.
Ooh.
They are cousin to a much smaller variety of spider. I believe the World Tree has had a profound effect on them, and I would like specimens to study to confirm this. First, I would like some of their venom. Gather webwood venom sacs from the spiders in and around the Shadowthread Cave to the north. I can then examine them for similarities with their smaller cousin's venom.
Okay. Maybe... I don't know. I don't want to mess with anything too much more. I'm thinking maybe if I... Nice. If I restart the game client, it will make this voiceover thing like I set it to come through the music channel or whatever. So maybe if I restart the game client, it will actually take effect. Maybe that's what needs to happen. So when I'm ready to end this episode, I will I'll tinker with the settings, get it to a way that I think will be the best, and then I'll try rebooting the client. parry? How does a boar parry? It doesn't have a weapon. Is it using its tusk to parry? I don't understand that. Like, what is the explanation behind? I don't know. Do they have the mental capacity to think about offense and defense? Like, I'll wait for him to strike and then I'll parry his attack so I can counterattack. Or do they just try to attack and maul things? I don't know. I'm not a biologist. In previous hardcore runs, I didn't have these enemy names turned on because I wanted to be like super duper hardcore, but I kept dying to stuff that I didn't see. And it does make it more exciting to get jumps, and like it increases the level of immersion. But I'm getting tired of deleting characters. I want to get 1 to 60. So I'm turning the names on. I'm not a hardcore gamer, at least not anymore. Maybe 15 years ago, but not today. I feel like everything's probably too quiet now. I'm just gonna turn the master volume up. I'm just looking at my audio mixer and comparing where the game sounds are compared to where my voice is at. Ooh, the flip and stab. Oops, wrong button. Dodge, parry. Again, how do they dodge and parry? They're spiders. I was thinking maybe I need to stop and eat some food, but I think I'll be okay. Famous last words, right? Like, at these low levels, your HP just regenerates so fast. And I vendored my food because I wanted bag space. Okay. Beans.
I'm so glad you found me, adventurer. How did you know I was here? I was bitten very badly by a spider named Githias the Vile while exploring the spider cave very close to here. I am sure I've been seriously poisoned. You must help me. Please tell Dirania Silvershine. She will be able to help me. Hurry. I'm so dizzy.
It's really getting on my nerves, man. That I can't hear it. Maybe it's because I turned the music down. It's definitely not dialogue because that's the highest. Okay, well I don't want to venture too far into the cave because I'm going to have to go in there again. But we still need 6 more venom sacs, so that might be the play. Okay, 5 more venom sacs. Let's just go in there. I normally when I'm doing this quest, I'd stay outside the cave. But it'd probably just be easier to do it inside the cave. You know, because that's where the spiders live. Also, there's some chests in here. We might get lucky and pick up a chest. Ooh. Wait, are these? No, okay. What is with these names, dude? Some people are so cringe. I wasn't gonna point it out or mention it, but someone was named like Mommy Slut earlier, and this one's Metal Slut. Like, come on, guys. Just because a character is female doesn't mean they're a slut. Ooh, leather belt. Okay, I think this guy's going for where the chest might be as well. Nope, there's no chest over here. These little pink circles on my mini-map shows all the spawn points of the chests that I've picked up in the past. It's from the add-on Gatherer. Let's peek around this corner. Nope. There's one more spot where they spawn that I've seen in this cave, and it's up here. I might not be able to get up there from down here. I've never tried it before, honestly. Can't really see if it's up there or not. I might not load. It doesn't look like there's a way to jump up there. $41 damage. Sorry, I'm just trying to peek around that corner. I might not be up there right now. Come on. Alright. I don't see it up there. Okay. Well, I got my venom sacs, right? No, I need one more. There we go. So one thing. Oh no. Really, people? Did you not? Okay. Well, the good news is he's dead. That's all I got. Wait, did I? I was gonna say, I thought my bags were full, but only 3 copper. Is there anything that sells? Yes, there is. I just earned 2 copper, guys. I'm gonna be rich. Even though I am doing a quest run on this character, unlike my mage, I am still gonna do a fair bit of mob grinding. Just to stay at or above the level range of the quests I'm doing. And I'd like to leave the starting zone at level 6. So I'm going to just be killing just about everything in my path. Or I might just wait until I have bag space to do that, because it feels bad to miss out on monies. If you watched my my mage, very short-lived, I think I made 10 episodes of the legendary adventures of Pinkerton or Pinkerty. I left the starting zone with 3 bags. Boom, boom, boom. 3 6-slot bags. And then by level 7, I had gotten a 4th one. So, no such luck this time. I mean, I guess I could just keep grinding the spider cave and hopefully I'll get some bags to drop.
Thank you, adventurer. When I return to Darnassus, I will compare the venom within these sacs with the venom of other spiders. It is my belief that it will have properties linked to the recent growth of our new world tree.
Peace be with you. Asha Fela.
Alright, let's try that again. Now that I have bag space, I can complete the quests.
Hello. Thank you, adventurer. When I return to Darnassus, I will compare the venom within these sacs with the venom of... Now that I have the spider's venom, I'd like some live specimens to study. Unfortunately, capturing a living giant spider is more than I can ask of you, young adventurer. And a giant spider is more than I could handle myself. But if you can find an unhatched egg, then delivering specimens will be much easier. And I can then arrange for the unhatched spiders to be contained. There must be a nest deep in the Shadowthread cave. Please search for an egg in the nest and return it to me.
Okay, so for the time being,
you have proven your dedication to nature well, adventurer. A young adventurer like yourself has a promising future.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just too loud in my headphones. I'll turn my headphones down a little bit.
I was wondering why I hadn't seen Ivaron yet today, and I've always warned him about those spiders. We may be able to help Ivern, as I know of an antidote that should help with the poison. It requires some ingredients, though, before I can make it. I'll need hyacinth mushrooms. You can find these growing under trees, or you may collect them from the Grell south of here. They seem to have taken a liking to them. I'll also need moonpetal lilies, which only grow around watery pools. The last ingredient may prove the most difficult. From the very spiders that poisoned Ivern, collect webwood ichor.
Okay, so since I plan to do lots of mob grinding anyway, rather than gather the mushrooms from the ground, I'm gonna get them off these Grellkin. Just so I haven't, I'm not just mindlessly mob grinding, I'm mob grinding and working towards a quest. The sound issues are really getting on my nerves. Hopefully I'll get it fixed by the second episode. And that's... Oh, it's ragged leather vest. I called it rugged earlier. It's probably a little of both. Oh, you know what? I also forgot to go to the rogue trainer. Let me do that actually. Right now. Because not only do I get backstab, I also get pickpocket. And that is just extra money I'm leaving on the ground. I'm not pickpocketing these nerds. So, I'm definitely gonna take cooking. I'm definitely gonna take fishing. Definitely taking herbalism and alchemy. Oop, no, not that way. The last time I did all those professions on a character, they died at level 22, and it was a rogue. And I told the story during the playthrough of my mage sometime before he died. But I told the story wrong. I thought I was leather working and skinning, but I was herb alch on that character too, which is why I had taken fishing.
Greetings, young rogue.
Because you need
What do
fishing.
you seek?
Okay. So pickpocketing is like one of the only skills in the game that you pay money for that will actually pay for itself in return. You can make the argument for the argument can be made for conjure food for mages, because technically you don't have to buy food and water, or conjure water too, I guess. That kind of pays for itself. And you can make money off of it in the end game selling food to players. But like directly, you actually make money off pickpocketing, and you get tons of potions. The potions aren't going to be as big of an issue for me because I am going to take alchemy. But alchemy will still be relevant because I can create potions that are above the level of potions I would receive from pickpocketing and killing mobs at my level. So it's definitely going to be worth it. What's he doing? Is he going for that grell? No, he's not. Okay. No pockets to pick. Are you kidding me? The kobolds in the human starting area can have their pockets picked. That's annoying. It's okay. And one thing about Night Elf rogues that I really enjoy is they have a passive. Okay, if my stealth is on, I can't use this during combat, but if my stealth is on cooldown for whatever reason, I could use this. But also, Night Elf rogues and druids with Shadow Meld are more difficult to detect while stealthed or prowling. So when I'm stealthed, I actually have a higher stealth rating than I would if I were a human. So it's gonna allow me to be sneaky and do rogue things without getting my hand caught in the cookie jar, so to speak. And for me, as a player who really likes to get into the class fantasy of the characters that they're playing, I really like that. I like being able to sneak around in stealth mode as a rogue. It's really fun for me. So if I could do that more effectively. Also, I like the class fantasy of using daggers. And if I were to play as a human, I would feel compelled to not only, I don't know, I would feel obligated to use swords and maces because of the sword and mace bonus skills improved skill with swords and maces. That's what it's called. Is a +5 weapon skill is like effectively like being 1 level higher when you're fighting a target. So if I'm level 5 and I'm fighting a level 5 enemy with the swords and maces equipped, it will be as if I was level 6 while I was attacking. So it's a huge advantage. It's basically like extra hit rating, which is really hard to find when you're leveling. Also, sword spec in the... I can't bring up the talent tree right now because I'm not level 10 yet. But sword spec in the rogue combat tree is one of the best, and probably the best rogue spec. So sword specialization, plus the fact that sword specialization... increased weapon skills with swords, plus the sword specialization spec, you know, they go in tandem really well. But just because something is optimal... Oh, I need spider goo. Whoops, forgot the spider goo. Just because something isn't optimal doesn't mean it's not viable. Daggers is a perfectly viable spec. It's just not necessarily optimal. And I need to try to get out of the mentality of trying to always play optimally. What I need to do is just play what's fun. Oh, these aren't giving me much XP. I kill them really fast though. The XP per second, it's actually not bad. Think about it like that. I don't understand what, like, if you're doing that in PvP, it makes sense, right? Like, not even really, like, if all someone would have to do is make an attack macro like the one that I have, and then they could automatically just hit start attack and it will start attacking you. So if you're trying to do that in PvP, you're like wasting your finger movements for the most part. Wow, I actually managed to backstab that without being stealth. If I can do that again. Oh, got him. Huh. Normally they spot you and spin around really quick. Maybe it's because of the server I'm on? I guess it's... I think the server is the one that's closest to my local time. So I'm able to click the button before they notice me and start attacking me server side. Like normally there's probably a bit of lag that prevents that from happening. Oh, we got the spider goo. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go cure this dum-dum Iveron. Okay. Insta-kill. Definitely want to empty our bags. So I have the door to the room I'm in shut normally while I record, so I don't hear the noises coming from the other rooms to distract me. But my cat came in here.
You're
and he opened the door. And very rudely, he did not close it behind him.
Thank Elune that you have gathered these ingredients so quickly. In just a moment, I will have the antidote prepared. The antidote is ready.
So anyway, my cat
adventurer.
came through, opened the
Please
door,
see
and now I
that
can hear the
Ivern
TV
drinks
playing from
There
the
is
master
something
bedroom
that
where
you
my
should
wife is
know
lying
about
down.
the antidote. It will only remain
Luckily,
viable for 5
the microphone
minutes.
doesn't seem to be
You
picking
must
it
get
up.
to him in time. Speed be with you, adventurer.
Goddess, watch over you.
Okay, let's go save the dum-dum Iveron who was playing with the spiders. He was a spider boy. She said, see you later, boy. That's decent copper. Probably shouldn't fill up my bags with this stuff. It's like the snapped spider limbs and the spider eyeballs. Where am I going? Totally wrong direction. It'll take up a lot of bag space too. I didn't get the jump on that one, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we gotta save Iveron. I almost went straight into the cave. If I wasn't doofing around, I probably could have got the egg and then saved his ass.
What is this, adventurer? Oh, I knew Durania would be able to help me. I'm always getting into trouble, and Durania, well, she always manages to help me out of it. I'm feeling much better, but I think I will sit here for a while longer until I feel completely better. Well, that, and I was hoping you'd clear a path for me through those vicious webwood spiders.
So the chest wasn't up last time, so hopefully it'll be up this time. Oh, sure is. Did you guys see it over there? I saw it. The Order of Chaos is actually kind of a cool name for a guild. I'm gonna give this guy a little poke, little pokey. Oh, I got attacked. I was gonna sneak up on it, but don't worry, I got this one. You guys go ahead and get the quest item. Hey, at least one person's willing to help. Are they? Oh no, I thought they were going for the chest. It's my chest, bro. Oh, I thought it saw me. I think it thought it saw me too. Boo. Some stanky cheese and a crappy belt. Alright, let's get on out of here. Alright, fine, I'll kill you. If you really want me to. Actually, part of me kind of just wants to keep grinding spiders until my bags are full and then go cash in on all the silver. But I kind of just want to get rid of this, get out of this starting zone. Did I say gnolls earlier when I was talking about the human starting zone? If I said gnolls, I meant kobolds. And if I said kobolds, then hooray for me, I guess. Spider goo. Sticky spider goo. They should just call it sticky spider goo. I guess sticky ichor sounds kind of cool though. Or maybe it's pronounced I-core. That's how the AI pronounces it.
Adventurer, is it? I heard that Teneron has been asking for you. You'll find him in the highest room atop Aldrasil. We may live long lives, but it's best you not keep him waiting too long.
Man, I really want to turn the volume up on that. I'll mess around with it after this episode is done. Now the real question is, I've got this 5 silver, what do I spend it on? Do I buy a bag? Probably. Buying a bag means I don't miss out on as much when I'm out in the world questing. The argument could be made that it pays for itself eventually. However, 5 silver is a lot. In fact, that's about all of my silver. So I don't know. I do want to buy a bag early. One thing I could do is take skinning and buy a skinning knife. And then just farm the night sabers and skin them. And then vendor all of the silver, vendor all of the skins.
I was hoping you'd be prompt in answering my summons. I have an important task that I would like you to perform.
Vendor all of the skins for the raw silver, and then use that silver to buy bags. That's something I could do. Is that something I want to do? I do not know. I have not decided yet.
It is time for you to set out to seek your destiny, adventurer. But before you are ready to set out into the world beyond our enchanted forests, there is much you
I have
must learn
actually
about our
died
recent
a
history.
hardcore
Much has
character
changed
trying to
with
make
our
this
people
jump right
since
here.
The Battle of Mount Hyjal. Nordrassil lies a pale shadow of what it once was, its power used to defeat Archimonde and drive back the Burning Legion. There is a task you must perform. Go to the Moonwell north of Aldrassil and return me a phial of its water.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the Moonwell, get him a phial of its water. And he's gonna tell us the story of the Moonwell and Mount Hyjal, I believe. This should let us ding 6. Trying to think. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna do some research between episodes and try to figure out a good plan. I will not subject you to that. Me sitting around scratching my head trying to figure out what I should be doing with my time. I do not believe that makes for good content. I really like it when the Night Elves do flips. But what's curious is, in my personal experience, female Night Elves will actually flip far more frequently.
Much appreciated.
Like, at Classic launch, I made a female Night Elf rogue. And I did 8 flips in a row. That's my record, is 8. I've never come anywhere close to that on a male Night Elf. And here's the thing, I've done 8 on 2 separate female Night Elves.
So you have heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. There is much more to be told, and the task you have begun here will continue through the rest of your journey through Teldrassil and into Darnassus. While there is more I could speak to you of the Moonwells and of Teldrassil, I must send you along. Corithra's Moonrage will be expecting you. I have poured the phial of water you brought to me into this vessel to bring to him. Seek out Corithras. You will find him at the Moonwell in Dolinar. Follow the road south from Aldrassil, out of Shadowglen, and continue to follow the cobblestones as the road turns west. Mind you stay on the road, though, adventurer. There are dangerous beasts in the forests of late.
Okay, stay on the road, for there are dangerous beasts in the forest of late.
Greetings, young adventurer. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolinar, but I still have business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to Innkeeper Keldamir at the Dolinar Inn. It lies along the road to the south.
Okay, delivering it to Dolinar. I'm not gonna pick up this respawn. I'm not gonna pick up this quest yet. I'm gonna pick it up at the start of the next episode. For now, I'm just going to get to the inn, turn in the quests I already have, then I'm gonna log out. So that's just about going to do it for this one, guys. This is a quest I really look forward to doing every time I make a night elf. It's challenging, and it's highly likely that I'll die. So it should be exciting.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams. Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame poor Thaddeus could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I'm glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I'm glad you came. While you are here, please, rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may. For to neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure. So, rest.
Well, I was going to take a screenshot for the thumbnail, but the metal slut ran in and mucked it all up. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Hopefully I'll have all the audio issues worked out by then.